Hi, I'm Simon and welcome to my little corner of the internet. So almost a year ago, on the 11th of April 2023, I unleashed upon the world my new YouTube channel. This one here. And as to make up for that, and as an apology, I thought I would do my first giveaway, which is sat here waiting patiently to be opened, courtesy of my good friends and channel sponsor, PCBWay. Now don't worry, there's a few things inside to give away. It's not just one thing. But before I open it and show you, I thought it would be nice to give you a bit of a tour of my setup and where I've come from since where the channel started. Welcome to Retro Computing Headquarters, also known as my spare bedroom. Come on in. So the first thing as you come in is my little editing rig setup, and as you can see here, I'm starting to learn Adobe Effects, which is challenging, but it's all a learning curve, isn't it? And down there, just to the side, is my little tower that I use to edit everything on. And this was a 70 quid bargain. My son bought it off a friend of his and then gave it to me because he had no use for it. It's absolutely brilliant. Moving on then, we've got my two mega files whirring away like they do, looking absolutely gorgeous. And on top of that, what else would you have but my SNES? So when I'm particularly bored, I can just break off and straight into a game of R-Type or whatever. Moving on then, we've got another monitor, TV, with one of my Ataris connected up to it. I do have a bit of a collection of Ataris, which are hiding away down there. That's another story. A joystick, couple of floppy disk drives, all good stuff, and not to forget my my Gotek for it. Moving across then, we've got, I love the artwork on these, which is why they're always out, but have your own views on that. So no particular reason other than I like them there. So then over here, I've got my Amiga, a Gotek for the Amiga, my very first ZX Spectrum, which I just simply couldn't part with. Another monitor there connected up to just about everything. And then over here, we've got a BBC Micro hiding under there. I'll just move that out of the way. Spectrum Plus. Oh, some analog joysticks to the BBC. There's my beautiful mint BBC, one of three that I have. I'll put that back over there for now. Couple of my Cub monitors, another BBC hiding in there, my burgeoning collection of games that I collected back in the day, electronic games there, which I've done a few videos on, more to come. Next to the BBC then, I've got my Gotek and floppy drive set on top, and don't shoot me for storing floppy disk next to the monitor. Sat on the desk at the moment is my Yahoo 948 desoldering gun station, which is out currently because I'm doing a video on that. What else? Shelves with stuff on. Loads of BBC stuff up here. I've got some random Atari ST software up there. Some Ultimate Play the Game boxes, my Binatone TV set, a couple of Amiga keyboards, some Elite, some more software, BBC and Atari ST. this is just what I can get out. Obviously I've got a lot more than that. Some more BBC cassettes hiding down there, some spare bits and pieces, batteries and whatnot. Moving down then, my desoldering station, soldering station with hot air, which is great. What's that? The Hua 968DA+3. Yeah, I think I did a video on that. That's really good. Moving on then, inside the cupboards of mystery, I've got all my bits and pieces that I use for the videos. Another soldering iron, which is what I started with. It's still a really good iron, and it's always handy to have too. Couple of PCB holders, some chip sockets, resistors, you name it, all sorts of wonderful bits and pieces. And then on the bottom shelf, I've got most of my tools. I've got various different tapes, different connectors and fittings at the back, a couple of tubs full of tools, test meters, one of those head magnifier thingamajigs, screwdrivers, crimps, a little, what's it called? Remind me, what does it say on the box? Oscilloscope. Thank you, box. And an assortment of cleaning sprays and what have you. Beneath that then, we've got another cupboard with some more bits and pieces. This is where all my Spectrums and ZX81s like to hang out. So I've got a few Spectrums in there, a couple of ZX81s, some bleach for the retro brighting, some joysticks which I'm not quite sure what to do with but can't part with them, and some rather battered instruction manuals. Lighting everything and being a general trip hazard is this LED ring light. I could really do with a better solution, but it is what it is for now. And tucked away under the desk with some other random bits and pieces is my laptop, which I got new in 2014. So that's 10 years old now, is that laptop. And that's what I started using to do all my editing and stuff, and soon realised it was a complete nightmare with sometimes 12-hour plus render times. Yeah, that was good fun, especially when it failed. So that's it, a bit of a tour of my setup. I hope you like seeing that. They've got loads more bits and pieces dotted all over the place. But that's the main stuff. This is where I do everything. So good or bad, that's my little setup. So now for the fun bit, the unboxing. And as I mentioned in the introduction, this is all very kindly donated by PCBWay, which have been a sponsor for a number of my videos for a few months now, and it is very much appreciated. It makes a big difference to my running costs to have PCBWay sponsor me, because you'd be surprised at the ongoing costs of doing all these little bits and pieces and all these extra bits, microphones and whatnot. It all adds up. So let's see what's in the box. How do I open it? It's going to be the tape down here, is it, Simon? Yeah. My legendary unboxing skills. I was quite fortunate to have PCBWay approach me to sponsor my videos. It's a company that I had been using in the past, and they are ever the professionals To give you an idea, the order for this was confirmed on Friday of last week, and it's now Wednesday. So it's been manufactured and shipped out from mainland China, and it's arrived with me. Look at that. And it's arrived with me Wednesday morning. How's that for service? Now, if you don't know what this is, this is a new version, a copy of the original Spectrum Issue 3 board, which doesn't that look beautiful? That really does look beautiful. And I'm hoping there are 10 in here. I'm going to keep one for myself because I'd like to do a video making up a Spectrum with this new board. But I've got 9 to give away. Let's get this open. I went for red. Hope you like red, because that's the colour. Wow, doesn't that look absolutely stunning? I've never seen a Spectrum motherboard look as good as that. Wow. That really does look like... That really... I'm lost for words, really. It just looks so good. Let's check it out and put it in a case. Right, let's move these to the side a bit. Got myself a case. This one is awaiting a new keyboard membrane, but nevertheless, right, does it fit? Like a glove. Doesn't that look awesome? I can't wait to build this. Imagine that peering out when you take the top off. That's going to be looking absolutely amazing. Tell you what, let's do some close-ups for you so you can have a look just how nice it is. if you're not fortunate enough to win one of these in the giveaway, like I say, I've got 9 to give away, and I'm a relatively small channel, so there's a good chance if you want one, you may get one. I'll put a link in the description where you can order one through PCBWay's project pages. Big respect to the guy who designed this. This is a work of art, and the amount of work that must have gone in to design this is probably quite breathtaking. But yeah, if you're not lucky enough to win one, then do check out the link in the description for the project for this, so you can order your own from PCBWay. Perhaps you will go for a different colour. They do a selection of colours. I went for red because I thought it would look awesome, and I also selected for the what do they call the effect? It's where they put a gold covering over it, so it looks even more awesome. But the idea, of course, is with the gold that it lasts even longer. But yeah, so that's that. So what do you need to do if you want to get one of these bad boys then? Well, as per all giveaways, it'll be subject to YouTube standard terms and conditions, which will mean that it's completely free for you to enter, and shipping and packaging will be included to wherever you are in the world. Now, that said, there are some disclaimers. If it gets lost in the post, there's not much I can do about it. So apologies, but it is what it is. If it turns up and your dog eats it, once again, I'm sorry to hear that, but there's not much I can do about that. If you put it together and there's been a printing mistake, once again, there's not much I can do about that. If you put it together and it burns your house down, there's not much I can do about that. So what I'm saying really is, if you do get it and you want to build it up, then I'm really pleased. But treat this as nothing more than an ornament. Anything that happens as a consequence of receiving it, that's down to you, and you agree to that to enter the competition. So with all that said and done, what is it you need to do to enter the giveaway? Well, it's not really that complicated. All I ask first is that you're a subscriber to my channel. So if you're not already, you need to do that. And then from that, I would like you to visit the PCBWay Projects page, and in the search bar at the top, type in ZX Spectrum. That'll bring a list up of various different ZX Spectrum related projects. From that list, choose a project that you like the look of, and put a comment in this video saying that you'd like to enter, and copy the link from the PCBWay Projects site that you've chosen. Once you've done all that, send me a direct message on either Twitter or Facebook. The links are in my profile. And let me know what your YouTube name is. That's it. Closing date for the competition will be 30th of April of 2024. And I will look to do the draw for it as soon as practicably possible after that. And then once that's done, I'll get them all shipped out in the post, and I'll message you to let you know. I will include as well in the description a link to the build of materials that you will need to assemble your Spectrum on this board. You might want to have a look at that first, as some of the stuff is quite hard to come by now. So good luck, and hopefully one of these will be winging its way to you in the very near future. Thanks again to PCBWay, and thank you for your support and for watching my videos. Hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye for now.